Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another live chat on my channel. Today, we're getting into the Tom Ford Honeymoon palette. And this is going to be basically a first impression because I think the only thing I've done with this palette is swatch it. I have not used this. It looks very fresh and new. It still has a little plastic on it. So we're getting into it in this live video today. So if you are here watching the replay, thank you so much for coming and spending some time with me and watching the replay. I appreciate it. And if you are here for the live, then definitely thank you for coming and chatting it up with me in the comments section. It's always super fun hanging out with you guys. So here she is. Very nice. Yeah, I did swatch it, but that's all. So I'm going to do, as usual, the two looks. One's going to be, hopefully, my idea is for it to be a little simpler, you know, just maybe using two of the colors. We'll see. And then the other one, we'll try to get all of them in there. Okay. So if you're interested in seeing that, then definitely stay tuned. If you are not subscribed, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I would certainly appreciate it. I love luxury beauty and all that type of thing, all those types of things. So if you do as well, want to see how it looks on a deeper skin tone, then definitely hit that subscribe button. Hi, Dawn. Just going through housekeeping little things right now. How are you doing? And if you enjoy the live, certainly give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, I'm almost finished with the face. I thought I was going to get a little bit farther than I did, but I was watching another live. It's Lori's Life, Brown Girl Bella, and Vicky J. We're doing some beauty awards for 2020, so I was looking at that. Dawn, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear you are doing good. Also, it seems like there's such a long time frame between my live on Thursday and then when I come back on Tuesday. It seems like it's such a long time. All right, so for foundation, I've got the NARS, like I said to you guys. Hi, Molly. Hi, Chai. How are you? I've got the NARS on today. And then for concealer, I want to get through my jar of concealers. Hi, Lock Maiden. That Victoria Beckham order finally came. If you didn't know from a previous live, I did mention that Lock Maiden encouraged me to go ahead and get the lippies from Victoria Beckham. So we're going to get into those probably at the end of the video, do a quick little, swatch session. There's only 3 of them. Oh, but on my face, I said I'm trying to get through my concealers. So I'm using the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer in the number 12. And I've powdered with my Pat McGrath, did some Tom Ford contouring with the shade and Illuminate in Intensity 3. And I'm going to set my face. And I'm going to use this Black Radiance Creamy Bronze Pressed Powder. It's supposed to be like a finishing powder. I think it costs $7 or $8. I like it a lot. I don't use it very often just because I don't think of it, but I do like it. Okay. And I'm going to get into my Cover FX palette that I haven't used in quite a while, but it's really good. So get into this contour here. So you guys, I've been making purchases. Jesus. Oh my gosh. But so tomorrow I'm supposed to get my Clarity Cosmetics eyeshadow palette order in. So that's exciting. And I have another package coming tomorrow that I don't know what it is, but I'm excited because someone sent me a gift. So I'm going to open it and stuff like that. And I'll let you guys know what that is. And then, oh yeah, so you just said, Dawn, what did I buy? Okay. So you guys remember, I told you guys I wanted the Amore Pacific moisturizer and then the enzyme cleanser. I was going to go and buy it on Sephora knowing I didn't need to, But I was like, go to the website of the brand. It was buy one, get one free. Come on now. Two, they're usually $98. They're $98 individually. And I got two for $98, full size. Yes, I got that. And then they were having a little deal. If you spent over 125, then you get a little like 5-piece set of, some other fancy skincare stuff. So I added in my enzyme stuff, and then I signed up for their text messages. So I got 10% off. I was like, okay. So I got that. It's not that exciting, but I want to revamp my skincare and stuff and do a better job of it. So I've been real good about going through the whole process in the evening and stuff and in the morning. So y'all know, I told y'all, skincare process isn't my strong suit, but I'm working on it. So I got that. And then I went on to Charlotte Tilbury and I bought one, right, deal on deal on deal. Yes. So, and then I went on Charlotte Tilbury and I bought one of the new quads because I have been getting some questions about Charlotte Tilbury. I only have the one palette and I shouldn't just write everything off because I didn't like pillow talk. so I mean, I have Icon. I really enjoy Icon. Y'all already know that. But so I got the new Hollywood Flawless Filter quad in, I don't know what the name of the quad is, but it has the black, which when I purchased it, I thought it was like a navy blue, but it's black, whatever. So we'll see. And then in addition to that, I got the Bejeweled Eyes to Mesmerize or Eyes to Hypnotize, something like that. The little palette that I think she just came out with in November. So I guess it doesn't sound like I got much. I mean, dollar value wise, I got much. But when I think about it, it don't seem like I got that much. It doesn't seem like I got that much. So we'll see how those palettes work. I was not interested in the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Hypnotize palette just because it didn't look even, she does I think it's 4 trios or something like that, or 3 quads within the one palette. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But they don't look like they have deep enough shades for me. But when I looked at the swatches on Beautylish, I think they're like computer generated swatches. They looked like, there would be a couple of deepening shades in there for me. So I guess we'll see together whenever that comes in. Do any of you guys have that, by the way? I saw it on Kelsey Brianna J's on her November favorites video that she recently released, and I did a community post about it. So that's kind of what enticed me to go ahead and get it because she was really excited about it. She was excited about everything in her favorites video, but that's the one thing that kind of stood out to me. So we will see. And speaking of that community post, I've got to fix that. I don't know what happened with the text on there. It doesn't look like her name showed up appropriately when I typed it in. So anyways, so that's what I purchased. Lock Mating, you said you have been shopping as well. So what did you buy? I didn't forget that I saw that. Oh, you say no, you don't have any Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows. Is there a particular reason why that you care to share? Because if something's wrong with the brand, then I just want to know. I be wanting to know now. I'm like, is something going on? Oh, on my community tab. So if you go to my channel, Molly, where can you find the community post? Yeah, if you go to my channel, there should be like across the top where it says like, I think like uploads and about the different, links you can click. There should be a link that says community, and you'll see my community posts. So I did a community post, Molly, today about Kelsey's video. And then I also did a post asking for votes for tonight's eyeshadow palette. and kind of reminding everybody that we're going live. You said you were trying to whisper here. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness, that's funny. All right, well, sorry. Okay. Oh, so I was curious about this brand. Kajir? I'm quite sure that's not how you say it. Weiss. Have any of you guys tried that? Or have you actually tried that and that's why you purchased some more? Or, let me know. I've seen like ads for that and it looks fancy and nice. And actually, when I gone onto their website from one of their posts, it looked like they had, a nice shade range. I'm going on with some blush. This is the Vision Blush in Black Cherry. I'm trying to pat it on with the sponge instead of going directly on my face this time, just because it is pretty intense. You guys have seen me use this before, so. Chai, you said you bought a Westman Atelier blush and a highlight stick. Oh, you bought the Charlotte Tilbury Bejeweled palette as well. Okay, so I'm curious to see what you think about that. And then you also got the Chanel Le Tint foundation. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, you said you like it from your first use. Yeah, I've gone onto Chanel and started making up a cart. I guess I'm just getting ready for next year. Oh, guys, by the way, tomorrow's live is going to be a bit earlier because I've got some things to do in the evening, and then there's no live on Thursday. So my apologies. Yeah, I've got some stuff to finish up. So there's not going to be a live on Thursday. But we'll be back next Tuesday. So I'll do a community post just to remind everyone and stuff like that. But yeah. So tomorrow we're going to go earlier. I'm thinking around 7 p.m. And then Thursday we'll be off, Christmas Eve and things like that and stuff. So, and then we'll be back on Tuesday, hopefully with a lot of new stuff. Y'all know this shipping has been interesting. This shipping has been interesting. All right, that's good enough. Yeah, my Victoria Beckham stuff is supposed to be here on the 16th, I think. Yeah, because it says it on the package, like delivery date. It's at 2-day shipping, delivery, on the 16th. And they put a label on top of it that said, okay, the 18th. And then after that, I guess they said just whatever. It'll get there when it get there. Because they stopped putting new stickers on. So, but interestingly enough, UPS has not been an issue. All right, blush. I'm going over with a powder blush. This blush here. And I guess I'm just assuming that this is going to work nicely with the eyeshadow palette. Oh, no, I bought all this stuff and I didn't buy the Gucci foundation. I don't know what I might as well just bought the Gucci foundation. I did not buy the Gucci foundation. Why didn't I just do that? I'm an eyeshadow person. And so I guess if it comes to, do I want to get an eyeshadow, and apparently it was impulsive, or a foundation, then I guess I'm going to get the eyeshadow. But I'm going to get that Gucci foundation. So yeah, I need to finalize my shade. Vicky J gave some nice shade referencing, which is good. So she 420N and 450C. or somehow, 420 and 450 for her. I was thinking I was going to be like 470. So I'm thinking maybe still 470 because I feel like, hi, Nikki. I think Vicky J wears hers a little bit lighter than me. But I know we're in the ballpark. And like she said, all the models, like a lot of them look real close. So I might be okay with 470 0 or O. We'll see. You're thinking 3 shades might work. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. It's been getting good reviews, like Chelsea, Glam Girl Chelsea. Oh, you guys know, now that I mentioned Glam Girl Chelsea, I wanted to do lashes today and I don't have them, so I can't do them. But I'm going to try it for tomorrow. Okay. Oh, is olive. Okay. I was wondering if O meant, because I only saw R, O, and N. So I certainly don't want R. Excuse me. And then neutral is cool, but I tend to go a little bit more warm. So I don't know. It's kind of challenging to pick your shade, quite honestly, with that, with the way they've got it swatched and everything like that. But they've got a lot of shades. So they had W colors. Okay, I'll have to look again then. I'll have to look again. You guys. Oh, Chai. You ordered Danessa Myricks during her sale. Have you gotten yours? Because I haven't. Mine is like super late. I mean, granted, it shipped out like on the 19th and I ordered it on the 9th. But I'm like, wait, no. And no, it didn't ship out on the 9th. It was some type. It took 10 days for the order to ship. And it was supposed to, yours didn't okay. I'm like, now Danessa Myricks. Yeah, but Nikki, you said she's a bit slow, or the store, not her, but yeah, it's pretty exaggerated this time. But interestingly enough, the 2 twin flame shadows that I ordered, they shipped out shortly after my original order shipped. Not shipped, but the label was printed. Yeah, they get you with that one. Like, oh, your order's on the way, but the label been printed for about 2-3 days. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's my order just delayed. It's not even giving me an estimated delivery date anymore. It's just saying in transit, running late. So I'm wondering, maybe I shouldn't have watched the reviews on these twin flames because I'm wondering if I should have ordered them. Because I don't know, they just don't look as good on the reviews that I've only seen Kinky Sweat's review, Alicia's review, and then Mel Thompson's review, but they don't look as gorgeous on the reviews as they do on her Instagram page. So we'll see when they come in. Of course, we'll play with them on live and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, I hope I didn't just waste my money. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so because, and I'm still talking about the Danessa Myricks twin flames, but I remember on a live on you guys, so by the way, it was just sitting in the warehouse. Yeah. I'm like, I would rather not have the notification until it's like actually on the truck and moving across the state lines and stuff. But yeah, so when I saw the initial swatches on somebody's arm, like on her page, and I came on live here with you guys and I said, those swatches look kind of crusty to me. I mean, they didn't look real shiny. So, but I purchased them because of her Instagram page and like the lives and stuff she's been doing on that woman. So we're going to see though. All right, I've been doing enough talking. Let's get into this eyeshadow palette. So I didn't highlight or anything. We'll get back to it if I remember. Here she is. Nice and pretty, nice and pristine, unused but swatched. And we have the Tom Ford embossing, debossing, imprint. Yeah, I know. I should have just gotten the Natasha Denona ones, but I was very curious about the Twin Flames. So I don't know. See, that's the thing. Just think out your purchases, Ashley. If you was going to buy all that Charlotte Tilbury, just wait on that. Buy the Gucci foundation. I could have done that. I could have bought the Natasha Denona instead of Danessa, or one of each or something like that. But here we are. So, so this is Tom Ford's wet dry formula. All of these shades have a nice sheen to them. So, or at least just based on me looking at them. I haven't used them, of course. So we're going to get into it now. And in the beginning of the video, I said that I'm going to do one eye that's going to be a little simpler. Hopefully, you guys know me. I'm always adding more. And I brought a liquid shadow that maybe I'll pop on top. So if it's still liquidy. This is a Milani Hypnotic Lights thing that I've had for a while. So do I have other Tom Ford quads? Yes. So Pretty Baby, we did that one on live here earlier when I was doing my 30 days of lives. It probably was a lower quality one. My apologies, but we did do Pretty Baby. And speaking of Pretty Baby, Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty, her Tom Ford Tuesday today was with the Pretty Baby palette, and she did beautiful looks with it. I have Photosynthesex, the green with the gold. I have Double Indemnity. That's the silvery, like silver gray. Chai, you got that one. And I think you said you purchased Photosynthesex too, but it's more like cooler, muted tones, Double Indemnity, but it's real sparkly. I have Golden Mink. Not the biggest fan of that one because it doesn't have very much depth to it. So I think that's all I have. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said you bought the Glam palette after watching my video. Yeah, you did tell me that one. So did you get it in the mail, hopefully? I mean, well, I guess that was just last week we were talking about it. So that might have been a quick turnaround. You bought a lot of the indie brands, Cleona and Kaleidoscope. I've not experienced either of those, but I've heard good things. Is First Frost an eyeshadow palette? Is that like the one he came out with this year or something, like in the white packaging? Okay, so I want to use the pink. So for the first eye, I'm going to use this one all over and like blow that out. And I'm just using a fluffy brush. This is a Royal & Langnickel Omnia BOM 44 crease. I need to get more consistent about telling you guys what brushes I'm using, but that's the brush I'm using. And actually, I think I'm just going to use my finger to apply this and then blend it out on the edges. Or you know what? It's the wet dry formula. Let me get a packing brush. Give me a MAC. No, I'll just use this one. And then spray it and see how that goes. White packaging this year. Yeah, so I don't think the only Tom Ford palette that I've purchased right when it came out and paid full price was the Double Indemnity palette. Every other palette that I have, I've gotten on sale. So maybe I'll be able to catch that one on sale, but yeah. Oops. All right, so I got it packed up on this BOM 225 from Royal & Langnickel. And just wipe this on the eye. I don't think I got good saturation, but that's a pretty shade. Okay. And I'm going to take my finger to see if I get any difference. It's laying down fine, but my brush keeps drying quickly. I think just because it's like a thicker brush by nature. So that the water's not kind of holding in there. It's not water, but setting spray. All right, this is easy. This is going to be an easy one here. Okay. Oh, these like the Omnia series. I do like them. I like the Pro. I think the black ones are the Pro line. I like these a lot. I have quite a few of them. I don't have them all here, but like this BOM 185, I love this brush for, you know, packing on cream contour. Yeah, like cream contour, cream bronzer and stuff. It's really good. Of course, you can use it for foundation. This is one of my favorite brushes from that line. This is, like I just said, BOM 225. It's okay. It's a flat concealer brush, kind of, you know. You can see the shape there. Let's see. What else can I show you that's here on my table? Oh, this one. BOM 130. Y'all know I like a big brush. Nice powder brush, nice and soft. These are all synthetic in this line here. And I had mentioned to you guys before that I do like the gold series. These are the natural brushes, but they have this covering on them for the gold that can peel off. So maybe I'm just rough with my brushes. No one has ever mentioned it like on any reviews or anything that I've seen, but it can peel off. So that's like a downside because it looks so pretty and then it starts peeling. So, but they perform well. You said you're looking at the Gucci shades again, and they only have one 400 shade and one 500 shade in W. Okay. All right. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, oh, I was seeing a W, but thanks for looking. You said you may bathe in all that shimmer. That's funny. Hi, Vanish. How are you doing? This is a pretty shade. It's going on very nicely. Not a lot of depth, but I think this is a fine, like one and done type of a shade. I'm going to wipe my brush off just to blend it out a little bit, just to get the product cleaned off, and then I'm going to do some more blending here. Oh, good. You said you're doing great. That's good. That is good. Yeah, I do. I like it as well. So, Venice, we're going to figure out together because this is the first time I'm using it. But so far, it's nice. I like the color story. Do you have the Mercurial palette? I'm curious because I saw it on Mo's channel and I'm like, it looks very similar to Honeymoon. And she said a lot of people were saying that, but she doesn't have Honeymoon, so she couldn't really compare. So I'm wondering if it's similar to Mercurial. But just going off of looks, if you have Mercurial, then I wouldn't run out and rush to get Honeymoon. Maybe if it's on sale or something. Okay. All right. So that's good enough, you know. So next I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette. Am I pointing to it right? Yeah. This lightest shade here in the palette. Yes, you have the Mercurial. Then I wouldn't run out and get this. But I'm saying that just based on looks, you know. If it's on sale, then I would get it probably though. I'm going to use this light shade in the brow bone in the inner corner. I get my flat brush. Let's use this one again. Oh Yeah, she is good about comparing them. So I should look at hers because she's got an inside track with Tom Ford, not with the brand, but somehow she's mentioned that she gets like insider information. So I'm sure she has a review of the Mercurial palette. So yeah, she's probably got the comparison shades. All right. Did any of you guys purchase the Fenty cream? The Fenty cream bombs? Oh, they came out last week and we briefly talked about them, but I don't know if I asked if anybody purchased any. I saw another review of them on Tina's channel, The Fancy Face, and it's just strengthening my desire for them. So sometime in the new year, I need to slow it down though. I really do. But I want those. They look so good. Oh, you have not made any purchases lately. That is good. That's good. That's good. So for tomorrow's video, I was thinking, since I'm doing all these lives and stuff, maybe I could do a little favorites type of thing. Everybody's doing their favorites right now and stuff, and I started a little list. It would be more of a favorites of things that I've tried, not things that came out this year, because I think I've gotten a lot of or purchased a lot of things that were out previous years, but I just tried this year. So thinking about that. Okay, possibly until January, holding out as much as you can. That's good. I was on that resolve too, and then I saw that Amore Pacific sale. So that was the end of that. For Amore Pacific, I might as well just get the Charlotte Tilbury stuff as well. Also, I mean, there's no Wayne Goss brush, so this will just, replace that purchase. Are you interested? High palette collection. See, I was wondering if y'all was really feeling the palette collection video. That's why I didn't even bring it in. Talk about bringing my, the stuff behind me to, as another collection video. I wasn't sure if y'all was really feeling it, although it did get a lot of views. So, because all my high-end luxury stuff for the most part is behind me. I showed you guys a couple of Marc Jacobs palettes, or actually I only showed you one because I couldn't find the other one in that video, but yeah. So I wasn't sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm putting that shade right on the inner corner and putting that out a little bit onto the lid. Yes, the Gucci. Yes, and I've got to watch the review. It's on my list of things to watch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I've watched Glam Girl Chelsea's and then BJ, so I've got to check yours out. But I'm thinking you love it. Just guessing. Just guessing. Oh my goodness. Chai, what a question. Your favorite blush. I have so many blushes. I don't even know where to begin. Gosh. That's a hard one. That really is a hard one. I'm not going to say it. Okay. I'm trying to catch up on the comment. Are you interested in the Juvia's Place with Fumi Disco palette? I am, but I did not purchase it. I was like, it's got that chunky glitter. I know I'm not going to use that chunky glitter. It's like a pressed glitter, right? I'm thinking it's a pressed glitter. And then that blue looks real glittery too. And I don't do pressed glitters. But I wanted to just get it just out of sheer support for Fumi, because it looks really beautiful. And then the other quads that they came out with look really nice too, with someone named Melissa. That one looks nice as well. So I might end up getting it, but I know I'm not going to use it often. How often am I going to use that palette? Once. So, I don't know. Are you getting it, Nikki? You said you want it. You have a 15% coupon from Sephora? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I hear that. I hardly check my promotions tab anymore. You said you love it. You can't even lie. Yeah, it looked nice, man. Okay, you said you like the collection because it gives you ideas what you also you can make future palette. Oh, okay. All right, and recreate the look if you own that palette. Yeah, I hear that. You want to do a favorites video. Yeah. Blushes. Oh my gosh. Because then you have the palette, you have the single blushes, then you have cream blushes. So you can get into all types of categories, which would be easier for me, just rather than just saying Vision Flush, Black Cherry, So we should do a little blush video or something. Yeah, I hear you. There is I don't know, did it have a shimmer to it? It was like a metallic, beautiful, dark blue. That, yes. Oh, okay. Making a purchase of $50 more several years ago, several weeks ago. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. I purchase now and save later. New York company used to be all the time. Okay. You're okay. All right. So I've got some things on the list then. Maybe another high end palette for the other half. And a blush video, a favorites video. Okay. Favorites for 2020. Because I didn't do one last year either because I was basically on a hiatus. So I'm just clicking all types of comments, trying to click the right one. So I have, you said a couple of Beckham blushes. I have one trio of Beckham blushes. It's a nice older palette. So, okay. Yeah. I need to finish Vicky J's video. I started it and then I was like falling asleep. So I had to close it. I was sleepy. So watch it like calm down and things and then wake up and the video over and it's on 3 videos later. So Songbird. I'm wondering what the 3 are mine. And then I have the Jaclyn Hill collection that came out probably 5 years ago or so. I'm using this Milani just eyeliner. Bought Beckham blushes because of Vicky J. Do you like them? Yes, you guys. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to think about the cart that I have at Gucci because I'm still not finished adding to it. Oh, you guys, what do you think about that NARS Claudette collection? Or have you looked at it and things like that? The palette looks really pretty to me. And I know it's just 6 shades, and it's probably shades that I have like 2 or 3 times over, so I don't need it, but it looks really nice. It looks really nice. And I thought last time as well. No on the NARS palette. NARS, nope. Okay. Okay. Beautiful and pigmented. You bought during the Beautylish sale. See, I didn't even think to look at Becca during the Beautylish sale. I always just like look for Tom Ford, and that's basically it. And by the time I look at Tom Ford, everything's sold out. So I don't know why I even bother looking. You said you're thinking about doing a makeup inventory on your IG page. Yeah, I hear that. NARS, nope. No on the NARS palette. Okay. So y'all ain't even really into that one. Okay, cool. I was just curious. It looks really pretty, but I know I don't need it. I mean, just looking at this, it's probably half the shades that are in this. And then like a dark matte. So I'm trying to blend this out a little bit. One thing that was annoying. So I did go to Trend Mood, look at that collection, and have you guys seen NARS swatches? I mean, you Vanish, you just said you haven't looked at NARS in a while. Their lip swatches, why is there no deep swatch? They put two people that are basically the same skin tone. I guess the more tan person is supposed to account for the deep skin tones. That made me feel some type of way. Like, come on now. It's lipstick. It's not that hard to put. I mean, swatch it on somebody that's darker skin tone. And I've noticed that a few times with them, that they don't swatch it on any, like a darker skin tone person. Okay. So this is it until I do the mascara, but I think it's looking pretty good, pretty simple, nice and easy. Now, let's get into something a little bit more involved. Not too much more involved, but So, you know what, Venice? I went to the page and I looked through for a while and I didn't even really find anything that was that interesting. So I don't know. It seems like the makeup releases, at least that I'd seen on Trend Mood, weren't even that interesting to me, which is good. The Charlotte Tilbury one was interesting, but I had already made my purchase from that. So, yeah. Oh, and lipsticks, yes, particularly this year. So I haven't done a lot of blushes this year, but lipstick. I mean, at the end of this thing, we're showing 3 lipsticks from Victoria Beckham. Yeah. Yes. Yep. I'm going to go into the dark purple shade. Let's see about a different brush. Clean this one off. My E02RL. Yes. So I downloaded the Mercari app. And I just need to clean off some of them palettes that I haven't really even used and put them up there because I don't know what her name was, Christinia or something like that from the live on Thursday. She was mentioning that. I was like, I don't know why I didn't even think of that. If people are interested and I, clean it, of course. Make sure I sanitize it. Well, why not trying to get some of that money back? This is a pretty shade, y'all. It's got some pigment. Wow. I like this shade. I know I just put it down, but this is nice. And it's not real shiny. Yes, I'm happy you're here too. I like when y'all are having your conversations and stuff, and I come back through and check them out and stuff. That's fun. Makeup chat. All right. So now I'm going to go back into the shade we used on this eye. The pink here, right there. And blend out that shade, the darker shade that we just used. Did you guys watch? Yes, it's like a deep brown purple. Let's see if I can get a good swatch. So here's what it looks like on my finger. And then there it is. It's really nice. Yep, like a deep brown purple. And then I'm going to take that the pink shade, and put that in the crease area above the rest of my eyelid, bringing that down to the inner area. It's nice. Okay, do you have the Zendo? I want that one. That's the one I want. Zendo and Glam. I don't think it's retro. I don't think I'm that interested in retro. Oh, thanks, Dawn. I appreciate that. So they're fun and enjoyable. Yay. I was thinking that this shade kind of reminded me of, what is it called? The shade that's in Iconic Illumination, the quad, and I think that it's also that brown shade. I know it's not brown, but that shade is also in Decadence. You have Zendo and you love the mini glam. Yeah. So, yeah. You said, I get it. You'll get it. You'll have somebody to blame. Yeah. Okay. Man. So, yeah, I haven't really gotten into the minis except for a couple of them. And that was after I saw the reviews on gold that I purchased that one. So I have the mini sunset, but that was really before I got into Natasha Denona, and I don't even remember how that performs actually, but I've heard mixed reviews about it. I could just use it and find out for myself, but I haven't. So I'm going to take actually some of the pink as well on my finger and put it on. Actually, I keep adding steps. I'm going to put this down. Then I'm going to put the pink right next to the brown and then do some type of gradation with the other two shades. The large glam Ashley made me do it. It's so good, man. I like it a lot. All right, glitter glue down. Okay. Oh yeah, I hear that. I appreciate her coming out with the smaller pans, or the smaller palettes. You know what I mean. Certainly easier to swallow 25 than 129. So yeah, that's what I think. That's the first thing I had purchased was that mini sunset palette. And then I decided to go for the gold when that one came out. The full size gold. Yes, I hear that, because at least, brushes don't go bad as long as you take care of them and stuff. I want to try Hakuhodo this year. I think I had mentioned that to you guys. I want to try Hakuhodo this year, in 2021. You're trying to finish your quad collections. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm not going to be a collector of the Tom Ford palettes. I don't think. I say that now, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to, get one here and there and stuff. All right, I'm going to go into the deeper, of the two more brown shades. I guess this is more bronze. I'm putting this right here. I should be using these wet since they're wet dry. I'll do that next. Get a little bit more shine going on. So Dawn, what brushes do you have on your wish list? I know Vanish said don't start. What brushes do you have on your wish list? I know we're waiting. Me and Nikki were waiting on that Pro Face set on the Face One as well. So yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna check that out. That must be why my phone just vibrated. Thank you. You said you'll get sucked in. Yeah. So the thing is, I mean, I don't mind if it's on sale, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy all the quads full price, certainly. So maybe I need to just take a trip to the makeup store or the cosmetic store. I remember the name this time and see what I can get from there. Oh boy. So I missed that. Bronzer brushes. They're always so big and nice. Brushes. Oh my gosh. Why does it always just sound so interesting when I talk about brushes? All right. We'll put the lighter shade right here on the inner corner. I'm not going to start today though. All right. I'm going to take the pink and make sure I swipe this through. Okay. So I'm going to wet my brush and reapply the shades that I just applied because I think that the lighter shade that I put here is kind of blending into the shade in the middle. It's not really providing too much of a difference. So we're going to see if I can amp up the difference a bit. I'm going to take that lighter shade and spray my brush. And put this on the inner corner as well. Okay. With the orange handles. Yeah, I remember seeing the orange handled ones on their website and they look really nice. I'll have to check out that video to see the brush that you're talking about. Because there are so many options on that website. All right, I'm going in with the next shade. It's more bronzy. Am I using the right side? No. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the pink. Get it on my brush, spray the brush, and then put it on the eye. I want some more intensity. Hi, Emily Original. How are you? Thank you for coming through. You said you love Hakuhodo. Okay. So that's everybody's kind of hip to the game. I need to get on. But yeah. You don't have any orange handles yet. Yeah, they all look so nice. I'm going to use the same liner, which is the Milani. that I just had. Okay. You're tired but doing good. That's good. Doing well. Doing well. Okay. You said you haven't gotten into brushes. That's good. That's good. Because that's just another it's expensive. If you're getting into the Fude. But even the good, like, real nice synthetic ones aren't like super inexpensive. So yeah. But Real Techniques does nice, and not Echo Tools. I'm not familiar with their brushes, but Elf, they have some nice ones too. Some decent brushes, especially the ones that came out, after they initially released the ones that are like more like $6 or $7 versus like the $1 ones. Only because they had the sets with their Viseart palettes. Yeah, that's how I got into their brushes, because they came with the palette, but I haven't purchased any on my own except for, when Kiki Sweat did her collaboration with them. Moda has some nice ones too from the drugstore, yeah. And Moda is actually by Royal and Langnickel, just like their, less expensive brand. Okay, now I'm gonna swipe some darker brown, or the dark brown plum shade here on the lower lash line. Smoke this out a bit. Oh, it's almost an hour. Oh, let me put the pink one over here, since I said we were just going to do like two colors on the look. Trying to be a little bit simpler on for one of these looks. Or Jesus. Get the heck out of here, bro. All right. Cayuto brushes aside, the specially dipped ones. Huh. So you're saying that you wanted some Cayuto brushes? I've got a couple of them. My favorite one is this one here. It doesn't have anything on it. It's a little foundation brush. This is the one I was talking about in a couple lives ago. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Okay, maybe not. This little brush here, it's good for foundation. I really like this one. I think it was like 30 something dollars or something. I might be underestimating the price, but I got it from Beautylish sometime last year. Do I have any other? I have two more Cayuto brushes on my table. Here's one. I don't know. They don't have the names on them. It just says Cayuto Collection. I got this one from Beautylish. It's cool. It's a little, it's a little harder. It's a bit harder than like the other Fude brushes that I'm used to, but it's good for like some of those more harder pressed products, like highlights and things like that. So that's cool for that one. And then I think I have an eye brush as well. But they're kind of short, so they fall down to the cups. So, but they have some really cute brushes. Like they're the brand that does like the colorful ones and like the ones that are shaped like flowers and stuff like that, I think. All right, I'm going to do my Dark Star mascara. Oh, I didn't do anything on the brow bone over here. I'll do that after I do the mascara. And have you guys seen Tina's video? And I think Audra at Home and was it Emily Hanman? I don't know. But they had a collaboration in which they did Kiss, Marry, or Kill for brands. I thought that was interesting. That was a cute video. I mean, it was really interesting. I was right there with her, like, girl, I would kill this brand. I would marry this brand and, kiss this brand. It was interesting. I thought it was really cool. Okay, what did you say? Yeah, it was fun. I keep going back and forth on the Muse Beauty sale. 128 set of 2 Viseart palettes and 2. Okay, you said you talked yourself out of it. Okay, but you're thinking about it. Yeah, that's how I ended up with my palettes during their, 2 for 128 type sales and getting the 2 brushes. Yeah. From all their tags. Yeah, it's really interesting. I like collabs, and a lot of people are doing collabs now, which is really cool. I've done one collab in the history of my channel a long time ago. A long time ago. I don't know how it came up. I don't know if I asked or if the girl asked me or what, but it was cool. I liked Alicia's collab with Yoga with Mo. I had heard mentions of her channel, like through watching Alicia's lives and stuff when she would like shout her out like, "Hey, Yoga with Mo." But that was pretty cool because they had the live collaboration. So I thought that was nice about the natural hair product recommendations. That was a fun live. I mean, I wasn't there live, but it was a fun. I watched the replay. Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, collabs are fun. Okay, I need to put some more mascara on the lower lash line. Because I don't need to, but oh, okay. Yeah, I like lives. Well, I like lives, but I can't catch lives. It's hard for me to catch a live when I'm able to just like sit there and comment. Okay, that's funny. She said, "Oop." See, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to just straight out say, I don't know. Thank you, Emily. Maybe I should just say things like that. I don't. Yeah. All right. I watched that one today. The video that Emily is referring to, and I just covered up my face. So yeah, Lock Maiden. Emily said, "You're fine. I got you." Well, thank you. um, yeah, I recently discovered. I'd heard her name mentioned so many times in people's lives, like, "Hey, hey, girl." what's up and stuff like that, or did you check out her video, blah blah blah. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll just subscribe, and I just never jived. I don't know, it was just something. I never ever actually watched a whole video, so I went on to a live for a short period of time, but it just wasn't really meshing with me at all. And then I saw that video today. I was like, oh my gosh, it's kind of crazy. Sorry, I don't know how to, apparently I can't not cover the camera. But, so yeah, it was kind of off-putting, the things that was in Yoga by Mo's channel video. So, but like I said to Chai, because Chai had commented on the video, I said, it just confirmed a little bit of suspicions for some things that I had thought about some people. Not particularly that, but something you have in your mind, like, something ain't right about this person. Like, something ain't gelling with me. So I'm like, I don't know why I'm feeling them now all like that. And so, yeah. Oh, pardon me. Okay. So I did say I was going to put something in my brow bone. Where is that brush? I just had it and here it is. Okay. But yeah, Kinky Sweats Live was very nice about the hair, and like about all the satin stuff. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I was thinking about it earlier, like not during the live, but just how I guess you don't really know until you do the research and stuff like that. Yeah, she had a few people, but the largest portion of it was about Brett Clark. So, right. Oh, right. So here are the eyes. Let me put on some, what do you call it? Highlighter. I'm going to use this Cover FX palette. Which one? Maybe the lighter one? Okay. And the highlights in here are like a little bit, more subtle. Wow, Dawn, are you saying wow at the previous conversation? Or did you see the video, or? I'm gonna blend that with some powder. You guys know the buffing whole thing. Okay, yeah. That ain't subtle. Look at these things. Like I got headlights. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't even know. I found a link to this. I'm not sure if it's still in stock because there wasn't a lot of links. This is in a medium deep. Cover FX did a really nice job with this palette. So yeah. Let's see. What am I going to buff with? My smooth buffer. And I'll use my By Terry powder. Emily, do you have like her that whole palette? Oh, and like loose highlighters. I'm not a loose highlighter person, but yeah, they're usually really good. And then I would imagine certainly Danessa's would be really good. Chai's got me thinking about the palette, the highlight palette from Danessa. Lord knows I do not need that large of a palette, but it looks really nice. Oh, and then, all right, Dawn, you have a good call. Have a good evening. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Vicky J, when she did her highlighter collection, and she swatched some of those highlights that are in that palette. Light work, that's what it's called. I want that palette now. I don't need that palette, but I want it. They just looked so nice in the swatch. Okay. Okay, so we're all set with the eyes. Let's get into, I've got only 3 lippies. What time is it? I'll move them all over here just a second. Okay. You said if you want it, that means you need it. So here's my little Victoria Beckham bag. It's cute. You know, I like that it comes with this bag, although I think I threw the other bag out. Sometimes if something's been in, you know, if I haven't put it away in a while and it's just consistently in my way, I just throw it in the trash. So, but it's a nice bag, you know, that you can travel with and stuff. And I think it's cute. All right. So I've got 3 lippies and a lip liner. Okay. Yeah. If I want it, that means I need it. And you said both versions look amazing. Yeah, I was like, I wonder, I was considering number 1. I don't need both of them. But I'm like, some of those look like they'll be really nice on my skin tone too. She did a really nice job with the range in those palettes. Okay, so Victoria Beckham lip definer. I purchased it in the shade number 6. I like the, you know, real plain, classy tone, like, you know, feel of the packaging. It's just black and white, but I don't know. I like it a lot. And this is the darkest shade of the lip liner. The only thing is that I don't know why it's so hard to open, but it's a pencil liner. Alrighty. You head out. Your kids are not trying to go to bed. Okay, we're going to watch the end. Okay. All right. Thanks, Venice. Have a good night. All right, and that's the tone of the liner. It looks like it's going to be really nice. I wonder how does it compare to work? Just to show you guys real quick. Or ground control. They're like the same shade. This is ground control, and then this is the skinny one is the Victoria Beckham, and then ground control is right next to it. They look like they're essentially the same shade. The same shade. Okay, cool. Well, then I know I'm going to like it. All right. And then the Posh lipsticks. I got the shade Pose, Pop, and Spice. Now, this is what they look like. They're skinny, and they all have like this gradient on them. Where is that palette? I have my Victoria Beckham palette. It is not within reach, but it's like similar to her eyeshadow packaging, like like turtle something. What do you call that? Turtle shell or something? Tortoise shell. I think she's going for the same kind of color scheme with the lipstick. So it's pretty skinny, and it's got a Victoria, or like, her logo pushed into the top. And this is the shade Pose. You said Pose is your favorite out of the favorite one out of the three you got. Okay. Yeah, it looks really nice. So this is going to be a nude. I think it looks like, okay, so it's like a nude pink. See, I thought I put the nude pink back. It had two nude pinks in my cart because I was like, I don't need another nude pink. So let me put it away, put it back. And then this one looks like a nude pink. So I'm thinking that I didn't put the nude pink back. All right, so then the next one is Spice. You said Spice you had to use a lip liner with. I was thinking that as well. But the swatches, like they had the models with the lipstick on, it looked really nice on the deeper skin toned person. So like Lock Maiden said, this is a lighter nude. I think this is more brown, like a brownie tone nude. It's kind of blended in with my skin a bit. There, you can see it better there. So yeah, it's a little lighter than the skin on my hand. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably need a liner with that one. And then because we were talking about red lipsticks in a few lives back, and I was saying, I don't wear red. I got a red. And so this one is Pop. It looks like it's an orangey red though, versus a blue red. So yeah, this looks orangey red. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like an orange red, especially with my lighting. See, I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I've heard great things though. So let's see, make sure I have my towel ready to wipe these lip products off. And so I'm going to go with Spice first because it is lighter. Yeah, let's go with Spice first. It should be able to wipe off easier. All right, let's go. It has a nice, I'm trying to smell. Okay, it doesn't have a strange smell or anything like that to it. It is lighter. Oh yes, like you said, Lock Maiden, get that lip liner ready. Is my, I think I put it away. My Gucci, you know, I bought that Gucci lipstick from Selfridges earlier in November. I was trying to think about whether or not this would compare to that. Yeah, I don't think they have a weird smell at all. Huh, did I put it away? Is it up there? I'm thinking it's back there. So, but this is what it looks like on its own. This one is Spice. All right. I thought it would be a little bit deeper, but maybe the person on the swatch had lip liner. I don't know. Or, you know, the picture or whatever. The model. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now let's go into Pose. Right, yeah, Pose. They feel nice on the lips too. I would wear a lip liner with this. I wear a lip liner with every lipstick that I put on. I don't think it's necessary, but I mean necessary with this, but I would put on a lip liner. Still looks quite nude. But we've got some good coverage with it as well. It feels nice. Not drying or anything like that. Okay. Next, we're going to go with red. And I'll probably use this one for the final look. But I'm going to show you what the red one looks like. There you go. Oh, and by the way, when I was doing my, when I was getting my palettes together for the palette collection video that we did on Thursday, I smelled my Victoria Beckham eyeshadow palette, and it does have a smell, but I had to really inhale. So if that was keeping you from purchasing the palette just because you heard a smell, it's not pungent, in my opinion. All right, so here's Pop. All right, so see on camera, and I think it's because of the lights, I feel like it looks orange. But this one has an interesting smell. I just talked about the smell. What is that smell? It's not like off-putting or stinky. I think just because I was just talking about the smell that I can smell something. But it's not like, a lot of lipsticks now like sweet, like vanilla or cookie or something type of smell. This isn't that. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. So this is that color. I like the way they feel. I like it. I'm wondering how this shade, this red, compares to yeah, you guys are laughing now. I said, what is that smell? After I said the eyeshadow palette, you really do have to smell hard, but I don't know. It's like she said about the lipstick, some type of ingredient or some type of natural something or another. Okay, I'm going to stop. All right, so what does this compare to? I was trying to see what this one compares to. I was thinking maybe it would compare to like Forbidden Love and the Matte Trance lipstick from Pat, but of course this isn't, it's not really the same. I think also because of the formula difference, they just look different, but I think it's like a similar color. If you have Forbidden Love and you're curious about Pop, I think of course that the Pat is a little bit more intense, a little bit more opaque. But once again, these are two different formulas, so it's kind of hard to compare them. Do I have Unfaithful over here? Unfaithful is a Pat McGrath lipstick in the Luxe Trance line. It's one of my favorites. I actually have a backup of it because the other one broke. And so I purchased a backup of it, and I don't think I have it over here. I think it's still in my vanity. Let me wipe this off. Oh, good. Thanks. I think it's nice too. And of course, you don't need a lip liner. Usually you don't with red, but once again, I would put one on. I usually don't. If I find a nice color of lip gloss, then I usually won't put lip liner on. I just do my lip lining, you know, of course, at the beginning of the day. And then after that, it's just, hey, it is what it is. Okay. After wiping my lips, I'm going to put my lip. No, I'm not going to put on the Laneige. I'm going to put on some lip balm from Pat just to add some more moisture back into my lips. Okay. Now I'm going to put on that lip liner from the brand number 6. And then we're going to go in with Pose. Okay. It's a nice pencil. And it looked like I could go with 5. I was going to get 2 of these and I said, calm down. So I think I could have gotten 5 as well. So it looked like it was a nice shade. Now, what did you say? The packaging is luxe. Yes, I agree. I like this packaging a lot. It's nice and cute. Nice and like sophisticated. It's got a nice feel to it. And it's got a nice weight to it as well. Pose. Okay. There we go. This is right up my alley. Come on now. This is it. Yes, honey. I mean, I know it looks nude and it looks like I barely did anything. Like, okay, I like this. Okay. I think that lip liner really changed it. It turned it into like a dark brown. Let me try. Let me change. Wipe this off. Okay, let's try it again. Let me dab some of this off. I still like it. It's good. Okay. Okay. She cute. Thank you. I like this. I just picked up the Pat lip liner. Oh, well, it's the same shade darn near, so what difference does it make? If you have ground control, you don't need number 6 lip liner from Victoria Beckham. Now, we are all set with all the smiling and, you know, laughing that I do on the live. I get my little smile lines a bit faster. But yeah, and now that I did this lip, I'm thinking like I was on this mission to like keep doing the more bold lip colors on our lives, but it is what it is. You said you usually use Pose without a lip liner. Yeah, and it's not necessary. I'm just a lip liner person. I really like that defined, not like 90s where they had the black liner and like clear gloss. Not like that. Y'all know what I mean. I just like that defined lip line. Get that nice gradation between the lip liner and the lipstick and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let's see. I want to get Unfaithful and see what that looks like compared. I think I can grab it real quick. Let's see. All right, cool. All right, so black light. Yeah. Since I was younger, I really wasn't into makeup like that. So I didn't partake in that trend. All right, but I've got my Unfaithful stick here. It's a matte trance, or no, luxe trance. So if you are curious about that shade, nope, it's not the same at all. Okay, so that is. You said you thought I thought I was cute. That's funny. So this is Unfaithful. So if you're trying to compare like the Luxe Trans formula to this, I think the Victoria Beckham has a lot more shine to it. And this Unfaithful shade that I thought was similar really isn't too similar. It's more pinky, Unfaithful is. And Victoria Beckham is more nude. Oh, I just wiped right on there, but okay. And what other shade did I just pick up? Omi? That is not Omi. Girl, I literally just brought 2 lipsticks. Okay. Let's try Omi. Nope, certainly not. Okay, there's Omi right there. A lot more brighter, a lighter nude pink. Okay. So what I thought it was comparable to, it really isn't. So that's that. But this is the final look, guys, with Honeymoon on the eyes and Victoria Beckham on the lips. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. And now for my half, cover up this eye. Here's the more involved eye with all of the shades from Honeymoon. Very cute, nice and everyday friendly, I think, on my skin tone at least. And then here is the 2 shade eye with the pink and the brighter, inner corner. Very cute. I like this palette. I'm glad I have it. And I like these lipsticks. So thank you for the recommendation, Lock Maiden. Let's see, would you compare these? I wonder about the Divinals as far as formula. I'm trying to, get a decent comparison going here as far as the formula, because the Divinals are shiny. Yeah, I think maybe this is one of the Divinals. It has like a similar shine level to the Divinals. So if you're, interested in these like more nude type shades, I guess, then maybe. And then there's the Victoria Beckham one. Sorry, the swatches are kind of blended together, but you can see they have a similar shine content. So, okay, maybe these would be more comparable to the Divinal as far as formula is concerned from that. Okay. Lockman, do you have the Divinals? Any of them? I'm just over here swatching and trying to see comparisons and stuff. No, I don't think anything. I was trying to see if we had anything that compared to Nude Venus, and I don't. Not from, the Spice shade that we have, that I picked up from Victoria Beckham. I was seeing if that one would compare to Nude Venus, and it doesn't. You said you're quivering to take the blow of them letting you down. Oh, no, they're good. I like them. So I just put lipstick on this shirt, I think. All right. Anyways, it's just a t-shirt. Okay. All right, you guys, we're going to be back here tomorrow at 7. That's what I said. Oh, that's good. A 10-ish lipstick collection. That is great. I have a whole container of lipsticks that I don't even touch, that I just need to take it and just dump it over a trash can, I think. It's crazy. And yeah, I probably have like, I don't know, 15 or 20 Pat McGraths all by myself. Pat McGrath, her own little section. So yeah, that's good. That's good. All right. So see you all here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, eyeshadow is mine as well. But I feel like maybe it's all of it is. Maybe not powders. Maybe not powders. Yeah, eyeshadows. Y'all know, man. Although I feel like this year I was kind of good. I feel like I went kind of ham in July, towards the end of July into August with the eyeshadows though. But yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. And tomorrow, I'm thinking about the favorites tomorrow. And maybe the rest of my eyeshadow collection next week. I will let you all know. But thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out with me this evening. It's been fun as usual. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Yeah, yay, no work for you tomorrow. So you'll be here in the live. That's cool. Looking forward to it. You're down for favorites. Okay. So I'm going to do that and maybe do the makeup while we do the favorites, or maybe that's too much. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. If you enjoyed the live, certainly give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, definitely consider doing so. I will update the description box with the products used on the face. And I will be talking to you all in tomorrow's live. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Have a good evening.